New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome to morning prayer for Monday, June 2nd, 2025. My name is Muro. I'm a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network. And as always, it is an honor and a delight to be able to spend time with you in prayer. We are feeding the universe. Do you ever think of it that way? Every single prayer that we pray feeds the universe, because it's not about asking for anything. It's not about lamenting. It's about our affirming truth. It's about our allowing who and whose we are to truly show in the world. How wonderful is that? Good morning, Linda. Good to see you. So, having said what I did about prayer, if there's anything that you would like prayer for, by all means, please do let me know. Watching this live, have the comments, or you can always send a prayer request here this is an online prayer request at ntmedia.org/prayer. Okay, that will get us a request that goes to our ministers and practitioners on the prayer team. And you can either ask for a prayer or even a prayer session. So, whatever it is that you need to help move you along, to get unstuck, to celebrate, to manifest, we're here for you. So, I wanted to share this with you today. A phrase that I heard many times growing up is, it's God's will. Now, more often than not, when I was growing up, when I heard that, it was kind of a sad thing. It was like, oh, it was God's will that, he got hit by the bus. And it's like, wait a minute. I got to the point that I thought as a kid, God's will was terrible. What do we mean when we talk about God's will? Well, this is a reading from 365 Science of Mind, A Year of Daily Wisdom by Ernest Holmes. And this is the way he phrases it. And I really like this because this makes sense to me. It says, the will of God for me, okay, is the will of a boundless life flowing through me. It is the will of joy, of success, of happiness, of peace, of abundance. I dispel any doubt in my mind as to whether or not God wishes me to have the best. That's a lot different from that lament of it's God's will. Hey, it's all love. Good to see you. Happy Monday to you as well. So, this is what I think of when I think of the will of God. And quite frankly, as important as the will of God is, I'm going to kind of turn this on its ear a little bit and say that it's my will that makes a huge difference in my life experience, because it's my will as to whether or not I open myself to the will of God. Hello, Atma. Peace and paradise to you as well. So, think about how you view God's will for yourself. Think of whether you see the will of God as being something joyful, as being this beautiful, colorful, exquisite thing. All right? And if not, what do you need to release? So let's take this into prayer. I'll invite you to close your eyes, soften your gaze, whichever is comfortable and safe for you to do. Just allow yourself to be at peace in this moment. There's nothing that you need right here, right now, except to be present. This is not about doing at this moment, it's about being. And so as I breathe, I allow myself to feel what it means to be present, to feel the solidity of the ground beneath me, to feel the warmth of the air as it enters my lungs, to feel the release and the calm that can come over my body as I allow myself to be held in this moment. And I open up my heart and my mind to an idea, to a principle that God is. And from that one statement, God is, I expand and I open to what that can mean. And I recognize that God is all there is, that each and every one of us, that all of creation came from this one source. Even though we might have different names for it, even though we might have different views of it, there is just the one source. The importance of that in my life is the knowledge that that source, that supply, is love itself. Love is perfect. Love is whole and love is complete. Of course, when I think of earthly love, it's messy. But divine love is pure. It knows absolutely no arrogance. It knows nothing that can stand in the way of the beauty and the abundance that flows within it. And so I accept that I was created in and of that love. And so I know within my being that there can be only an understanding of that divine purpose, of that divine capacity, that abundance of goodness. All of that lives within me. All of that is mine as a birthright. And as that is true for me, I know that that is true for each and every one of us. And so when I think of love, pure love, I can feel the joy that comes from that. I can feel the warmth of it. It infuses my spirit with this higher vibration, this greater feeling of ease and comfort and strength and power all at the same time. There is a rightness in that feeling. And so I spend my time in this prayer to ensure that I keep myself open to the gift of life. I keep myself open to all that I am. I release those things that hold me back. I release those things that limit me, because that is my choice. I can choose to limit myself or to open myself to limitless possibility. And so my prayer today for each and every one of us is that we do allow for that abundance, that we allow ourselves to feel the rightness of our divine birthright, and to know in any situation, in any circumstance, that God is present. And so having that clarity, having that awareness, allows each of us to open to all of that goodness and to allow that to inform our thoughts, our actions, our reactions, so that we may enjoy the fullness of life. Knowing that this is my truth, knowing that this is the truth of each and every one of us, I release this word to the law. I release it joyfully, thankfully, and most certainly confidently. And so it is. It is the will of joy, success, happiness, of peace, of abundance. Or as Akmal says, peace and paradise. Indeed. And so it is, Linda. Speaking of abundance, there is an abundance of good things going on here on the network today. If you have an opportunity, there is Rev Melissa with the Morning Sip immediately following this prayer. 10 a.m. Mountain Time is the Growing Edge Live with Dr. Ali Benjamin and her guest Dennis Merritt Jones. Let's see, 1 p.m. Mountain Time, your Doula for Grief with Practitioner Bonnie Gonzalez. 7 p.m. Mountain Time, there's a wonderful little thing called Sofa Sundays on Mondays, which is a compilation of all these different lessons that were taught across the U.S., actually. So, do what you can to ensure that you allow yourself to be, allow yourself to have all that you have at your disposal, have that operate in your life, because that is truly God's will. All right, folks, I know without a doubt that you are loved. Never doubt that. And I also know that you are loved. I will see you soon. Namaste.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.